Just a nice cloudless fall day here in Boulder, Colorado. Just beautiful. So I figured I'd come out here and work on the old mud duck pickup truck. Yes, sirree. There's the other antennas up there. Got a few at the old antenna farm. But working on the old truck here. Usually don't have that speaker there. It's usually in the console up here, but we pulled the headliner out. And you shouldn't be intimidated on doing that in your vehicle. It come out really easy and clean. This thing took me about 30 minutes to pull out nice and carefully after I, searching for tools and stuff to do it. It didn't take hardly any. But it came out pretty easy. Helps to watch a YouTube video. But I wanted to pull it out because I wanted to redo stuff on my mount up here because it always oil canned the roof. I didn't, when I originally put this mount in here, I put it in back here behind the stiffening bracket. I did it there because I didn't have to pull the headliner. And I did it through the dome light. But since then, it oil canned the roof a bunch. So, boom, we put this big old 1/8 inch steel stiffening plate up in there to make everything stiff on that antenna mount. Worked out real well. Slipped right on in there. It's grounded well through the bolts and everything on the frame there. I still may tack weld it in a couple spots to the support here, but there's a combination of, I tacked it in place with JB Quick in the corners, and then I used a good almost silicone type adhesive, but not I think it was actually a clear Gorilla adhesive to hold it in there. It's been on there for a few days. It's working out real well. We've got RG400 going down and throughout, so that's coming out though. I'm gonna put 393 in there. I'll do a little upgrade with better coax since I got the headliner down. I've managed to string all that without taking the headliner down the first time, which was pretty easy too. It wasn't that hard because you can pull the panels off on the columns and stuff to get it down over there. I just had to fish it over from the light hole, so that wasn't too hard to do. But now that I got that nice and solid, my antenna won't bounce around, and I figured it would take a better antenna that I wanted to try. There's the rest of my setup up front there. But there's the old sink. It's coming out because that's an 8-pill, and it's only been driven with this 100-watt radio here, so it really only cruises at about 1,000 watts in here, the way I talk on it. So I'm going to put a 2x8 back there, get the 393 going there, and I really put that stiffening plate in for another reason, and that's this antenna here. Another capacitor hat antenna. This is a Joe Gunn Sikkim. I understand it's won some AM shootouts. I've used capacitor hat antennas before, and they work pretty good. And I really wanted on this to lower my overall height because I was a lot higher, probably 3-4 feet higher than this. But also there are advantages, especially if you're talking DX. To me, in my past experiences, I haven't had time to use this much. I've made one contact, and that was barefoot right to Florida, Rick, the other day, and today we have a radio blackout, so that's not happening. That's why I'm out here. Radio blackout. Now, if we come around here to the other side, it took me all of about 10-15 minutes to get her tuned out that well. So that's pretty impressive as well. So just a side note. So I haven't had a chance to really use this one, but it seems like it's really kicking butt so far. And it's not near as flimsy as the other ones I've seen. This thing's solid beef there. If you look at the way it's built, it's a beefy antenna. So hopefully we'll have some good luck with it. Love trying new stuff out, and man, this I'm glad I got that in, because I had that big old fat boy antenna up there, was bouncing around like crazy and making a lot of noise. So my roof was oil canning back and forth. It doesn't oil can no more, even with that antenna up there. So I'm happy with that. And it'll probably take me about half hour, 45 minutes to get that all tucked back in really nice. But that's going to happen after I do that 393 and get that 2x8 in there. So yeah, hope to use that maybe later on this evening. Conditions will open up and the blackout will be over. Just another beautiful day. A little hazy from the Wyoming fire smoke. 757 here in Boulder, Colorado. Hope you enjoyed this little video on the upgrade to the mud duck pickup truck. We're going to get some more going on here yet. I'll show you what it's like when it's done. And I'm sure you'll hear me out there. Until then, we're back on the side smoking. See ya.